Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will have an exciting topic that will help you become a pro at analyzing data trends. We are going to dive into the world of moving average using SQL, and don't worry, we will keep it simple and easy to understand. So firstly, let's understand what is a moving average. It's like a trend line or for your data, and it smooths out the bumps and wiggles, making it easier to see the bigger picture. For this tutorial, we have a sample data sets of products. We want to see how to prices of these products change over time. Now let's jump into the fun part, creating a moving average. We will calculate a 3-day moving average for our product prices using T-SQL. We were using lag function to look back at the previous day prices. Then we use the average window function to calculate the average of the current day and the two previous days. Certainly, this SQL code is designed to calculate a 3-day moving average of product prices. Using the lag function and the average window function, let me break it down step by step. Select this keyword signals the start of SQL queries and use to select specific columns from the database. Product ID, product name, and unit price. These are the columns you want to include in the query result set. These columns are selected to be displayed in the output. Lag unit price 1 over partition by supplier ID order by product ID as day 1. This part of the code uses the lag function to retrieve the value from the unit price column of the previous row day 1. The lag function is applied over a window that is specified by the partition by and order by clause. In this case, it partially the data by supplier ID and order it by production ID. So it's took add the previous rows unit price for the same supplier unit price 2 with the help of we are using lag function over partition by supplier ID order by product ID as day 2. Similar to the previous line, this calculates the unit price for the row that is the two position back day 2 within the same supplier, and then average unit price over partition by supplier ID order by product ID row between two preceding and current row as 3-day average. This is the most complex part of the code. It calculates the 3-day moving average day 3-day average, the unit price for the each row. Unit price, it's calculate the average of the unit price column over partition by supplier ID, order by product ID, row between two preceding and current row. This define the window over which the average is calculated. Partitions the data by supplier ID, orders it by product ID, and specify that is should include the current rows and two preceding rows. In summary, this SQL codes retrieve the product details and the unit price and calculate two additional columns day 1 and day 2 representing the unit price for the previous 2 days. It also calculate a third column 3-day column 3-day average representing the 3-day moving average of the unit price for each product taking into account the data partitioning and ordering. The data seems to be retrieved from the table name production.product, which is likely part of a large database or schema. This code is intended for analyzing price trends in products with respect to their suppliers and product over within the datasets. So now let's we talk about advantages and disadvantages. So firstly we will go to the advantages. Moving averages help us to spot trends, reduces noise in the data, and support decision making. And the disadvantage is they might miss rapid changes and can be complex for large data sets. So there are some best practices. Here are some best practices to keep in mind when using moving averages. Choose the right type of moving average, simple exponential for your data. Select the time window that suits your specific problem. Keep your moving averages up to date for accurate insights. Real world use cases. Moving average are everywhere. Here are some real world applications. Stock market analysis. Traders use them to predict stock prices. Demand forecasting. Businesses use them to predict product demand. Web traffic analysis. Websites owner use them to understand user engagement trends. Quality control. Manufacturers use them to monitor product quality over time. Conclusion. You have mastered the art of using moving averages in SQL Server to analyze trends in your data, whether it's for stock, sales, or website traffic. These techniques will help you make better data driven decisions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow data enthusiasts. Thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for more exciting data insights and check out our blog on this current query. So at last, thanks for watching.